So who was it against? So Liverpool played against Napoli last week in the Champions League and got manhandled. Specifically by that I can't pronounce his name, but that Georgian dude. But everyone afterwards ripped in to Trent Alexander-Arnold because of his lack of effort and heart that game, and you can see that in the goals they scored and then the build up by Napoli. But so my question to you guys is: could Trent Alexander-Arnold end up like Dele Alli?
I mean, of course he could. I mean, like, it's
Any
never.
player could. Any young
Yeah,
player could.
it's whether he chooses to fix that soon. I think he was horrible. I think we all agree he was quite horrible, and against the United as well, he was horrible.
Right.
Um, he was bad, not good. Like the lack of effort was just
Yeah.
it made me visibly cringe. Like I just can't believe him just standing there watching the ball. Like it's
Yeah.
actually insane. It was bad. It was bad. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I think you have to wait a couple months. I can't say exactly like he's on the way there, but he's not in a good spot for sure. Definitely not a good spot.
Right.
I don't know. I think he needs a wake up call in a sense
Mm.
of like
Yeah.
his character, and I think the best thing that he could do for his career is not like him personally, but what the club could do for his career is just send him on. I know this is crazy. Or send him on loan, or sell him because he's going to be worth a lot of money if you sell him.
Whoa. I wasn't expecting that.
Purely because he needs like a reset in terms of like he needs to be like humbled in a sense that he can't just stand there and do something. Like he actually has to track back and actually do his job. So it's like he has to get humbled in the sense of like getting put down and paying me like, listen here, buddy, you're not the best that you think you are anymore. You were, but you're not based on the way you're playing. So you need to get humbled. Or he just gets dropped from the team. But Liverpool doesn't have that strong of a bench to drop Trent. So, but like if you want something drastic, you sell him.
But even selling him or loaning him out could lead to two different things. Like it could lead him to, I guess I don't know, depending on who he goes to. Let's say he goes to like a different league, and every league is we all consider lower in quality than the Premier League. He could go there and be like, okay, I don't need to try as hard here anyway, instead of only prove him wrong and try harder.
Fair enough, but I feel like
if
you could look at it that way, but also like the England team, like they have a lot of right backs. And they're all battling for that one spot, so he goes to a different league, gets dropped from the England squad, then he has an issue.
Yeah, but Gareth is not going to drop him.
Yeah, but
look at Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire's been playing for the England team for how long now? And
England doesn't have that many good center backs, so you have Harry Maguire, John Stones, and Dyer,
Chris Smalling, Eric Dyer, Phil Jones.
I mean, Phil Jones, man, what a goat. That's all I gotta say.
No, we all know. Yeah, I mean, like you said, Deo, like anyone could end up like Dele Alli. I don't think he's going to though. I think it's pretty hard to mess up like Dele Alli. I feel like because like Trent hit higher heights. Yeah, Trent hit higher heights already than Dele Alli ever did. It's on a club level. So for him to go all the way down to, no offense to the Turkish league or Besiktas, but to like be at Besiktas at what, 26, 27, after being labeled as like the next great superstar.
Yeah, like 25, 26.
25, yeah. It's like Trent can't do that. That would be horrendous. That'd be even bigger than Dele Alli.
I think. Well, I mean, Dele Alli is purely attitude, and it was horrible attitude.
Yeah.
The talent never went away. Like he actually, I think I saw some highlights because like Twitter, Spurs Twitter we still love Dele Alli. So people showing highlights of him at Besiktas, and of course amongst them he looks great amongst the Turkish league. But we all know it was never his talent that disappeared. That doesn't just go away. It was his attitude. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And that's purely what Trent is facing right now. Is his attitude. It's blatant right now. It's so obvious that it's not there, but it takes a lot to get to where Dele Alli is. So I would be surprised if Jurgen Klopp, he's a great manager, he doesn't somehow say something to Trent to get him going again. I feel like he could. I think it's undeniable that Trent has a bit of an ego. I don't think anyone can disagree with that.
Because Liverpool fans hyped them up to that over the years.
Yeah. But you're right. I think it takes a lot to get to drop that far, and I don't think we'll see it. I don't hope we'll see it because I think he's a great player and he's a fun player to watch. But right now, he needs to get his head back in the game.